Hello, and welcome to today's episode. Imagine this. 3 months ago, I got a call that made my stomach drop. You know that feeling when something you'd been so confident about suddenly starts to unravel? That was me, knee-deep in a project that seemed so straightforward. I was helping a friend introduce her two beloved pets, a mischievous tabby named Luna and a gentle golden retriever named Max. The goal was simple: long-term harmony. But somehow, things had gone sideways. Picture this: my friend's living room, a place I'd been countless times. Luna, perched high atop the tallest bookshelf, eyed Max with that special brand of feline disdain. Meanwhile, Max, bless him, was doing his utmost to look non-threatening, lying on his side with his tail wagging slowly. I'd done my homework, read all the right articles, but the tension was palpable, the air so thick you could cut it with a knife. "You know," I said, trying to project more confidence than I felt, a common experience when troubleshooting. "I think we might have rushed this a bit. Maybe we need to go back to square one." My friend Sarah nodded, concern clear in her eyes. That's when the realization hit me. We'd completely underestimated the importance of preparation. We were too quick, assuming friendliness meant instant bonding. But here's the kicker. Assumptions can be incredibly dangerous, especially with animals. It's a mistake many well-meaning pet owners make, particularly in today's fast-paced world where we crave immediate results. The reality is, introducing pets is all about understanding their psychology and respecting their instincts. Cats, for example, are territorial by nature. Dogs, while social, can get anxious around a cat's unpredictability. This biological insight is crucial for successful multi-pet households. So, we took a step back, deciding on a structured, methodical approach. First, we completely separated them, giving each pet their own space to relax without the pressure of forced interaction. I recommended a thorough reintroduction strategy, inspired by resources like Prepare Your Home for Cat and Dog Harmony. By creating distinct territories and ensuring both Luna and Max had their own safe spaces, a cozy cat tree for Luna, a quiet corner for Max, we essentially reduced their baseline stress levels. This step, often overlooked, is critical for long-term success. In fact, recent studies emphasize that providing separate spaces is essential for reducing conflicts and stress hormones in pets. The science is fascinating. When animals feel secure, their cortisol levels drop, making them more open to new experiences. Veterinary behaviorists have noted that pets with safe spaces show significantly less stress-related behavior during introductions. It's not just about physical comfort. It's about psychological security that allows for gradual adjustment. During this reset phase, I spent a lot of time observing both Luna and Max. It's amazing what you can learn just by watching. Luna, for instance, seemed on edge whenever Max merely entered the room. Her pupils would dilate, her tail would twitch, and she'd position herself near escape routes. Max, sensitive as ever, would pick up on her tension, becoming more rigid and uncertain himself. We realized a strategic mix of positive reinforcement and gradual exposure was needed. Sarah and I began rewarding Luna with treats whenever she didn't react negatively to Max's presence. It wasn't about forcing interaction, but creating positive associations from a distance. We started with Luna getting her favorite salmon treats when Max was simply in view, gradually building positive pathways in her brain, associating him with rewards. The magic of positive reinforcement is in its ability to change emotional responses. Instead of Luna's brain triggering a threat response, we helped her associate Max with good things happening. This process, known as classical conditioning, needs consistency and patience, but creates lasting changes that feel natural to the animal. Over the following weeks, we slowly increased their time together with short, supervised sessions. We even played soothing music, and Sarah, bless her, bought a pheromone diffuser. These diffusers have gained popularity, and for good reason. They release calming pheromones that can ease pet anxiety without side effects. For Max, We used a similar product designed for dogs. The combination created a safer environment for both animals. Of course, there were moments of doubt. Times when Luna would hiss or Max would bark, startling everyone. In those moments, I'd wonder if we were doing something wrong. If perhaps some pets just aren't meant to coexist. But each small success, like Luna allowing Max to sit on the same couch without bolting, felt monumental, a sign we were on the right path. These setbacks taught us valuable lessons in reading body language. We learned that Luna's hissing wasn't always aggressive. Sometimes it meant, I need space. Similarly, Max's barking often stemmed from excitement, not aggression, but we needed to help him express it more appropriately. We also discovered the importance of parallel activities, engaging both pets in enjoyable but separate activities in the same space. For example, Luna might get a grooming session while Max enjoyed a puzzle toy. This approach helped them associate each other's presence with positive experiences without direct interaction. Finally, the day came when Luna and Max could calmly coexist, sharing the same space without drama. It wasn't perfect, and they weren't best friends yet, but they were getting there. Sarah and I celebrated with a well-deserved glass of wine, relieved that our efforts were paying off. The breakthrough moment came when we realized this whole process was about patience and understanding. It taught us to appreciate the small victories and to respect each pet's individual needs. And for anyone listening who might be dealing with a similar situation, remember this: patience, preparation, and understanding are your best friends. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you found our experience helpful and maybe even a bit heartwarming. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those purrs coming.